Hello, everybody. To all that can hear me or see me, I salute you, and peace be with you. As I was driving back from dropping off some packages at the post office, it struck me in that moment that with all this going on, and we're touching things and so forth, and that's a big issue, obviously, for millions of people. But it's funny how we kept open Amazon and FedEx and UPS. I get the United States Postal Service because they're government owned. Kind of, they all are in a small way. But here's the thing I got a problem with. Why is that okay? Why is it okay for Amazon to stay open? Why is it okay for FedEx to stay open? Why is it okay for UPS to stay open? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not against them staying open. Far from it. I think many more places should be open. But why is it okay for them to be open? You've already heard the stories, and if you haven't heard about Amazon and how not enough masks were given and not enough gloves and so forth and so on. Now, for a guy who once worked for Amazon delivery, I used to be a delivery driver a few years back, they don't provide you pretty much with anything. They could care less. They don't care. They just don't. Not at the place I was at, and not another place I was at. I was only at work for two different what's the word I'm looking for? Two different locations. There you go. That'll work. Now, they didn't care. They could care less. They work you to death, and that's the way it is. There's absolutely no care on Amazon's part. They got pretty little videos out. They got some nice videos out there. Now, as a whole, they don't care. It is what it is. And FedEx, I don't know really much about them. I know of them. I know they're a contractor on the side because when I worked in shipping and receiving at a company years ago, and I've heard from other people along the way, but why they don't choose FedEx. But I remember watching a young man take a package that we're sending at FedEx, and I literally just watched him throw it in the truck. Just threw it in the truck. That was it. Let me just get this bug out of here. There we go. There you go for that. So, what makes you think that your packages don't have something on it? You don't know if they got COVID. You don't know where their hands have been. You don't know. So why? Why are they staying open? I'm going to tell you why. The government, I told you, and by the way, Christians, you're not going to be here in the when the Antichrist hits. You're not going to be here. You're already going to be caught away, my friends. So you worry about too much on that. I'm going to get to prepping in another video and how I feel about that and how I felt about that. What I've done and what I do now. But you're not going to be concerned about that. But they're prepping you, folks. They're prepping you. Those of you who are not born again, I implore you to open the Bible. I implore you to come to Jesus because you won't have to worry about a lot of these things. I promise, you won't. It says so in the Bible. That's how I can promise. I can only promise it because the Word of God says it right there. And He's not been wrong yet. So, pretty sure He ain't going to be wrong now. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be just fine. Relax. Okay? Take precautions like you do all your life, but relax. But they're prepping you. Stay home, we'll deliver your stuff. Get rid of the retail stores. We don't need you going out there shopping. Stay home. We can deliver everything you need. You know, there was a movie, what's it called, WALL-E. Remember when they were in that, they were all overweight and they were in that little thing going around the building. They were just staring at the screen. They didn't know what was going on around them. And then the blinders got taken off and they're like, what's going on? Well, use that as an analogy for the Bible. You open the Bible and all of a sudden the blinders come off and you're like, what's going on? How did I not notice this? Why was I not paying attention? So open your, I'm going to say King James Bible. Sorry, that's where I'm at. And that's where I'll always be. So you open up that Bible, and it takes those blinders off of what's going on. I've said before, they want you home eventually. They want you fat. They want you drunk. And they want you hopped up on any prescription drugs that they can give you. They don't want to explore any alternative ways like, healthy alternatives. They don't want you eating dandelions or anything in the backyard. Yeah, I said dandelions. It's an actual thing. They don't want that. They don't want you touching the plants that God made. They want you to go to their pills. A lot of people are actually starting to catch on to that, and I'm glad. But a lot more You need to catch on to that. So take the blinders off and realize that this coronavirus, I'm going to say it, it's not as deadly as the media has said it is, among other things. I said it. People are like, how could you say such a thing when people are dying and I know someone who has, and I know that you know someone who has coronavirus. I didn't say it doesn't exist. But we don't know why a lot of them die. We don't. You start hearing more trickle information outside of Fox and CNN, stories about these are people that have pre-existing condition, elderly people in nursing homes. Look at this. I just thought I read something about 17 dead bodies or something. I didn't read the whole article, but 17 bodies that had elderly people who had COVID-19. They obviously covered that up. Open the Bible. It'll take the blinders off, and you'll see what's going on around you. And you'll see not only around you, but you'll see that you have protection. Thank you for tuning into this video. I appreciate that. And I'll always appreciate any subscribers I have. I'm thankful and I'm blessed. With that being said, God bless. I love you and have a beautiful day.